Alright, here we go. So we're playing Runics, and my opponent is playing a burn deck. So we got a mill deck versus a burn deck. So I go ahead and start off with my Runics, and I summon out Hugin. Then a lot of the ways that I'm playing is just simply because this is still a very early game. So I didn't fully know how this deck operates. If I did, what I would have done here is actually activated this other runic fountain right here, and then probably try to gain more cards, but I know that destruction wouldn't work, but whatever. So I just kind of hold on to fountain right here. And it didn't really matter anyways because of course this guy's back row, he's pretty ready. So he has Imperial Iron Wall, and if I had that destruction, I could have actually used that destruction to pop his Imperial Iron Wall, but it's okay. And I ended up drawing into a destruction anyways. So every time I want to set a card, I basically lose 1,000 life points. So I go ahead and flip. There can be only one, and Rivalry of the Warlords. He's going to imperm me, and he's going to summon out a monster, paying 1,000 life points to get that onto the field. And because he attacked into me like a dumbass, I can bring out Moonin. Moonin will give me 1,000 life points every turn, which is exactly what I was wanting. So summon this card out, and I got enough floodgates to prevent him from really doing anything, from like popping off. So he's kind of stuck with what he has. I'm stuck with what I have, and now I can gain life points while he loses life points to his own damn cards. So basically, he's boxed his damn self in. He's boxed me into a corner, and he's boxed his damn self into a corner because his Imperial Iron Wall prevents me from like basically using my runic effects, and his chain energy makes it to where he can't just activate a shit ton of cards because he's just constantly burning himself for 1,000 every time he does so, while I'm just sitting here gaining health. So super funny. So he loses 1,000 health to set this card right here, and I'm gaining 1,000. Super funny. So right here, I'm just going to set this Cyberstein, and look at this. This fucker droplets me, summons out his Time Maiden, goes into his Time Lord, attacks into my Moonin so he can clear it off the field, but it is a-okay because I can just bring you right back with Runic Destruction. Now I'm still gaining that 1,000 health. And here's where I set the Cyberstein. And look at this, he's just burning himself. He can only summon 2 more cards now. He can only do 2 plays before he loses the match. Literally, one more card he puts on the field will have him at 500 HP. So he's screwing himself over. So funny. So here it is. So I burn myself for 1,000, gain 1,000 back. So he's got one more set or summon or activate or whatever the case may be. And then after that, he can't do shit else. So I'm free to just keep gaining that 1,000. And at this point, my goal is literally just to let him deck himself out. I'm at 23 cards, and he is at 17 cards. Now, the funny thing is, what I could have done was tribute Moonin when I got comfortable and summoned out Vanity's Fiend, put it in attack, and then just attack them. But I didn't want to do that. Fuck this guy. I want to troll him. I think it's so funny. So now he can't do anything else. He's got 500 life points. So now he's burning me for life points. anytime I try to inflict any damage or gain any life points, I basically like get that amount inflicted. And so now I have a choice of how do I clear my own mooning before I burn myself to death. So super funny, super funny. So I basically I had the answer to stop him, and he has the answer to stop me. Then I had the answer to stop what he had to stop me, and then now he has another answer to stop exactly what I was doing. So it's almost like these decks were made for each other. Super, super, super funny. It's almost like who has the out is the question. But he can't actually do anything else. If I can clear this card somehow, or even get my own card off the field, he's kind of screwed. He won't be able to do much of anything else. So all I have to do is just draw the out to this mooning right here, and I win before I burn myself to death. So we're just constantly just kind of passing turn, passing turn, passing turn, passing turn. But if I can draw an out, literally he only has 500 HP. Like what could he possibly do? So how many cards do I have in my deck left? We got 13 cards left in the deck. I know that I have some sort of monster that'll be coming up sometime soon because I have a few monsters in my deck. So he plays Threatening Roar, so then that way I can't attack him. And I tribute it off with Majesty's Fiend. He plays Threatening Roar to like basically prevent me from being able to attack him, and I just go ahead and attack, kill. GG's, my friend.